Hello students, how are you all? Are you fine? Today I am going to start again the purchase of the motor car. In previous class I have discussed about the provision of the motor car. In the case of motor car may be two types, large motor car, a small motor car. In the case of large motor car, if the cubic capacity of the car is 1.6 liter or more than 1.6 liter, so then it is called the large car. If the cubic capacity of the car is less than 1.6 cubic capacity, so then it is called the small car. In the case of small car and large car, in the case of all types of car are used for the duty purpose, for only private purpose, and duty purpose as well as private purpose both. So regarding this, the rules, provisions, terms and condition of the car is given under section 17 subsection 2 clause 3rd. Now I am going to further discuss about the purchase of the car. This is the question of motor car. This is the problem of the motor car. Mr. S is a assessee, has been provided a car 1.7 liter by his employer Vikas Limited. The cost of the car to the employer was 3.5 lakh rupees and maintenance cost incurred by the employer rupees 30,000 per annum. Chauffeur salary paid by the employer rupees 3,000 per month. Find the value of car of for the assessment year 2025-26 if the car is used for first office purpose, personal purpose, both purpose, and last point is in the case of B and C, employer is being charged rupees 15,000 per annum for such facility. So this is a question of the motor car. In this case, employer Vikas Limited provided to Mr. S the car, and the cost of the car is rupees 3.5 lakh means 3,50,000. First case is for the office purpose. In the case of the office purpose, the rule is if the car is given by employer to its employee only for the duty purpose, only for the office purpose, so then it will be fully exempt from the tax because there is no purchased, because there is no facility. Dear student, facility means if the component is given for the personal purpose, but first case is for office purpose. In the case of office purpose, the purchased is not considered as a purchased. Second is personal purpose. If the car is given by employer and the car is owned by employer and all types of expenses are met by the employer and the car is used for the personal purpose, so the value of purchased is equal to sum of three components. Sum means SUM. First, 10% the value of car. Here the value of car is rupees 3,50,000. So 10% of 3,50,000 means 35,000. Second, maintenance and running expenses of the car. Maintenance and running expenses in the question rupees 30,000. And third is chauffeur salary. So chauffeur salary is rupees 3,000. There are three types of component. If three types of component is included, so then finding value will be treated as a value of car. Finding value is treated as a value of car, and car is used in this situation only for the private purpose. Okay, dear student, are you getting what I am saying? First is office purpose, second is personal purpose, and third is both purpose. In the case of both purpose, for a small car, 2,400 per month will be considered as the value of purchases. Are you know? Yes. And for a small car, 1,800 will be considered as a value of car. Hello student, are you getting? So in this question, the car capacity is a 1.7 liter. It means more than 1.6 liter. So this is the large car. Both purpose में 2,400 value of purchases plus 900 chauffeur salary. So 2,400 plus 900 is equal to 3,300. 3,300 into 12 months, so 39,600 will be called as a value of purchases. And last condition is, in this case, the employer charge 15,000 per annum, so 39,600 minus 15,000 is equal to 24,600 will be the value of the purchases. So hello student, in next slide the solution is given. You can see first, देखिए first it is given. In the case of first situation, the value of purchases will be nil because car is used only for official purpose. Okay? Yes sir. Second case में it is used for पूरा personal purpose. तो in this case 10% value of car, तो कार की वैल्यू 3,50,000, 3,50,000 का 10%, 35,000, मेंटेनेंस कास्ट 30,000, ड्राइवर सैलरी 3,000 पर मंथ, so for 12 month 36,000, so 35,000, 30,000 and 36,000 is equal to 1,01,000. 1,01,000 minus 15,000, it is the charge by the employer. So then concessional value of taxable purchases regarding the car is 86,000. Are you getting? This calculation is given in this class, and the question is, the car is first case में car is used for official purpose, second case में car is used for personal purpose, third case में car is used for both purpose, and fourth case में the some amount is charged by the employer to its employee. So this is called the concessional value of the purchases, and 15,000 is charged by employer from its employee. So the solution is given in this slide. Please watch and take each and every step. If any confusion, so without any hesitation, you are feel free to contact me regarding the solution of this question. In third case, the value, if the car is used for the duty purpose as well as official purpose, so in this situation 24,000 per month plus 900 per month offer salary is equal to 3,300. 3,300 into 12 is equal to 39,600 will be called the value of purchases. Okay sir? Okay dear students, are you getting the solution of this question? Yes. Purchases taxable only in the hands of the specified employee. It's provided employer maintains the complete details of such journey. In the case of value of the car, employer maintains the complete details of such journey and expenditures or expenses thereon, and give a certificate that such expenditure are incurred wholly for the official use. Where car is owned by employer and expenses are also made by the employer, the taxable value of purchased of such type of car is used wholly for personal purposes of the employee would be equal to actual expenditure incurred by the employer on running and maintenance expenses and normal wear and tear. 10% the value of car, it is generally treated as a depreciation and plus chauffeur or driver salary. Okay, dear students. Now, I proceed further. Value of gas, electricity, water supplied by employer. In this type of case, sometimes some employer provides this types of facility to its employee, like as a facility of car, water, facility of gas, electricity and water. Some types of employer provide such types of facility. If these facility are providing by employer to its employee, if payment is made to the agency regarding to supply of these facility, so the value of purchases will be equal to some amount paid on that account by the employer to agency supplying such types of facility. If supply is made from own resources by the employer, the cost of manufacturing, cost per unit of the manufacturing will be treated as a value of such facility. Students, are you getting? So I am repeating again. If these facilities are provided by the employer to its employee on higher basis, if it is provided on a higher basis, the actual hire which is paid by employer to its employee will be considered as a value of purchased. If these facilities are provided by employer to its employee on the basis of its own resources, the cost of generation or manufacturing will be treated as a value of purchased. If any amount is charged by employer from its employee, so such types of charge will be deducted from such types of facility. This is called concessional rate. Okay? Yes. Dear students, valuation of free or concessional education facility. कभी कभी एम्प्लॉयर अपने एम्प्लॉई के बच्चों के लिए, उनके घर के सदस्यों के लिए एजुकेशन फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करता है. स्कूल, कॉलेज, तमाम प्रकार के एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूट्स उनके फैमिली मेंबर्स के लिए ओपन कर देता है. इफ सच टाइप्स ऑफ फैसिलिटीज आर प्रोवाइडेड बाय एम्प्लॉयर टू इट्स एम्प्लॉय, and if the educational institute is maintained and owned by the employer, so the value of purchased will be cost of such education in a similar institution in or near to locality. However, there would be no purchases if the cost of such types of education per child is not more than ₹1,000 per month per child. क्या बोला सर आपने? मैंने ये बोला if the facility of such, if the such types of facility cost not more than 1,000 per month per child, so no need to calculate, no need to include the value of such types of facility to the amount of the entire salary. If free education facility are allowed in any other institutions by reason of being the employment of that employee, so this rule is also applicable if the cost of such types of facility is not more than rupees 1000 per month per child, so then it is not taxable at all, it is not included at all, it is not calculated at all, and there is no need to calculation at the time of computation of income from salary. Others, in the case of others, when the cost of such types of facility is more than 1000 per month per child, the amount of expenditure incurred by the employer in that behalf will be treated as a value of purchases. क्या बोला सर आपने? यदि कास्ट 1000 से ज्यादा है तो जितना एक्चुअल एक्सपेंसेस होगा वही वैल्यू ऑफ परचेज माना जाएगा. ओके, एनी क्वेश्चन? नो सर. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट ट्रैवलिंग, टूर एंड एकोमोडेशन. सब रूल 7 क्लास 2 ऑफ रूल 3. इफ ट्रैवलिंग, touring, accommodation, etc. expenses are paid or reimbursed by the employer, the value of traveling, touring, accommodation and other expenses paid for or borne or reimbursed by the employer for any holiday availed by the employee or any member of his household other than leave travel concession or assistance shall be determined as the sum equal to the amount of the expenditure incurred by such employer in that behalf. यानी इस केस में एम्प्लॉयर जो एक्सपेंसेस एक्चुअल में करेगा, it will be treated as a value of purchases. It will be treated as a value of the purchases. If such types of facility is not provided as the leave travel concession, so then actual expenditure will be treated as a value of purchases. Okay, students. If the traveling, touring, accommodation, etc. facilities are maintained by the employer to a particular employee only, एक पर्टिकुलर एम्प्लॉय को, स्पेसिफिक एम्प्लॉय को दिया जा रहा है, तो वेयर सच फैसिलिटी इज मेंटेन्ड बाय द एम्प्लॉयर एंड इज नॉट अवेल्ड यूनिफॉर्मली टू ऑल एम्प्लॉय, द वैल्यू ऑफ बेनिफिट शैल बी टेकन टू बी द वैल्यू which such facilities are offered by other agency to the public. यानी if any types of such types of facility is provided by employer to its employee to its particular employee, so such types of facility value will be treated at that amount which is charged by the public sector company from the general public. अरे भाई, इसका मतलब होता है कि जितना और कंपनियां सामान्य जनता से चार्ज करती है वही अमाउंट इस वैल्यू परचेज की वैल्यू हो जाएगी. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, नेक्स्ट वन इज रिगार्डिंग टू द ट्रैवलिंग, touring and accommodation expenses on any member of household accompanying such employee on office tour where the employee is on official tour and the expenses are incurred in respect of any member of household accompany to him, the amount of expenditure so incurred shall be a fringe benefit or amenity. Sir, please explain clearly. If any tour facility is provided, expenses of any member regarding to the touring and accommodation if any accompanying person is laid down with the assessee and any expenses which is met by the employer regarding to the accompanying person, तो actual expenses will be treated. जो जितना खर्च कर रहा है ना उस हाउस होल्ड मेंबर के लिए वही वैल्यू ऑफ परचेज होती है. यस, एनी क्वेश्चन? नो सर. नेक्स्ट वन इज इफ ऑफिशियल टूर इज एक्सटेंडेड एज अ वेकेशन. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि ऑफिशियल टूर को वेकेशन में कन्वर्ट कर दिया जाता है. तो व्हाट आर द रूल्स, व्हाट आर द प्रोविजन ऑफ इनकम टैक्स एक्ट रिगार्डिंग दिस? हाउएवर, वेयर एनी ऑफिशियल टूर इज एक्सटेंडेड, एनी ऑफिशियल टूर इज एक्सटेंडेड एज अ वेकेशन, द वैल्यू ऑफ सच फ्रिंज बेनिफिट shall be the limited to the expenses incurred in relation to such extended period of stay or vacation. मतलब जितना पैसे खर्च होगा एक्सटेंडेड पीरियड के लिए दैट विल बी ट्रीटेड एज ए वैल्यू ऑफ परचेज. द अमाउंट सो डिटरमाइंड शैल बी द अमाउंट इफ एनी पेड और रिकवर्ड बाय द एम्प्लॉय फॉर सच बेनिफिट्स और एमिनिटीज. इसका मतलब होता है जितना पैसे खर्च किया एम्प्लॉयर उसमें से यदि एम्प्लॉय से कुछ चार्ज किया गया है तो दिस चार्ज अमाउंट इज माइनस एंड रेस्ट वैल्यू विल बी ट्रीटेड एज अ वैल्यू ऑफ परचेज ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग, टूरिंग एंड एकोमोडेशन. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आर यू गेटिंग? यस सर. एनी क्वेश्चन? नो सर. नेक्स्ट वन, फ्री और कंसेशनल फूड एंड नॉन अल्कोहलिक बेवरेज. Very sir, this facility is also provided. Yes sir, yes dear student, this facility is also provided by some employer to its employee. Facility of non-alcoholic beverage. Alcoholic नहीं, non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic means वाइन नहीं होगा. Non-alcoholic में वाइन नहीं आता है. तो वैल्यू ऑफ सच टाइप्स ऑफ फैसिलिटी विल बी ट्रीटेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सच टाइप्स ऑफ रूल. द वैल्यू ऑफ फ्री फूड एंड नॉन अल्कोहलिक बेवरेज प्रोवाइडेड बाय द एम्प्लॉयर टू इट्स एम्प्लॉय शैल बी द अमाउंट ऑफ एक्सपेंडिचर इनकर्ड बाय सच एम्प्लॉयर. जितना एम्प्लॉय खर्च करेगा ना यार वही परचेज की वैल्यू होगा. कुल मिलाकर ये समझो ना. जी सर. द अमाउंट शो डिटरमाइन शैल बी रिड्यूस्ड बाय द अमाउंट इफ एनी पेड आर रिकवर्ड फ्रॉम द एम्प्लॉयर बाय द एम्प्लॉय. ओके, मैं कुछ पैसा वगैरह चार्ज करता है एम्प्लॉयर ना तो वो घट जाएगा. जैसे मान लो 10,000 रुपये खर्च किया नॉन एल्कोहलिक बेवरेज पर, उसमें से 2,000 रुपये एम्प्लॉय से चार्ज कर लिया तो द वैल्यू ऑफ परचेज विल बी बच्चों 10,000 माइनस 2,000 इज इक्वल टू 8,000. ओके सर, जी गुड. नेक्स्ट इज फ्री फूड एंड नॉन एल्कोहलिक बेवरेज प्रोवाइडेड बाय सच एम्प्लॉयर ड्यूरिंग वर्किंग आवर्स एट ऑफिस और बिजनेस प्रेमाइसेस थ्रू paid voucher which are not transferable and usable only at eating joints. These facilities are not treated as a purchase. सर कुछ फिर से बोलिए ना. If this types of facility is provided during the office hour, during the business hour, during the business premises, so these facilities are not treated as a facility and this is not taxable at all. टी स्नैक प्रोवाइडेड ड्यूरिंग द वर्किंग आवर्स. सर ये भी मिलता है क्या? हाँ भाई हाँ. टी की फैसिलिटी, स्नैक की फैसिलिटी. स्नैक पेट भर को नहीं मिलेगा. अरे स्नैक से स्नैक्स तरह होता है यार. आप कहो स्नैक से पेट भर लो, नो नो नो. टी स्नैक फैसिलिटी इफ प्रोवाइडेड ड्यूरिंग द वर्किंग आवर्स बाय द एम्प्लॉय टू इट्स एम्प्लॉय इट विल बी फुल्ली टैक्स फ्री. इट विल बी फुल्ली फ्री फ्रॉम द टैक्स. यस सर. हाँ यस. Free food and non-alcoholic beverage during working hours provided in remote area or an offshore installation. So this facility will be also tax free. हाँ sir, yes. If free food facility, non-alcoholic facility is provided during the working hours in remote area or in offshore installation. So such types of facility is also tax free. जी सर, yes भाई. This is the next facility. Sir, these facilities are provided by each and every employer to its employee. No, it depends on the condition of the job, nature of the job. A general employee, a class 4th employee is not entitled to get such types of packages. Specific employee, executive types employee and high rank employee are entitled to get the such types of facility. And next facility name is use of movable asset. Use of movable asset. Movable asset means, sir, the asset which is set aside from one place to another place, like as a furniture, motor car are the example of the movable asset. If any movable asset is provided by the employer to its employee for the use. So in the case of laptop, computer, the value of purchases will be nil. जी sir, हाँ, yes sir. Movable asset other than movable asset other than laptop and computer, the value of purchases will be 10% of actual cost of such types of asset. If this facility amount or the amount of rent or charge paid are payable by the employer, as the case may be, will be the value of purchases. Okay students? Yes sir. Transfer of movable asset. ट्रांसफर ऑफ मूवेबल असेट मीन्स असेट को एम्प्लॉयर के द्वारा एम्प्लॉय को दे दिया जाता है, ले जाओ, तुम भी क्या याद करोगे, यू आर माई गुड एम्प्लॉय. तो दिस इज कॉल्ड ट्रांसफर ऑफ मूवेबल असेट. If any computer or electronic item is transferred by the employer to its employee, the cost of purchases will be 50% of WDB. Sir, नहीं समझ में, आपको बताइए ना. Yes. If the cost of facility, the cost of computer is 1 lakh and it was purchased before 2 years, तो first time 50% of 1 lakh तो 50,000 हो गया. फिर 50,000 का 50% 25,000. हाँ, 2 साल के बाद उसकी 25,000 बची. इफ इट इज ट्रांसफर 10,000 तो 25,000 माइनस 10,000 इज इक्वल टू 15,000 विल बी कंसीडर एज अ वैल्यू ऑफ परचेस्ड. ओके, यस सर. ट्रांसफर ऑफ एनी अदर असेट, transfer of motor car. In the case of transfer of motor car, it is considered as a 20% on WDB. 20% of WDB. In the case of other asset, 10% on SLM. So SLM means straight line method. Okay, students. This is a question. Mr. C is a finance manager in ABC Limited. The company has provided him with a rent-free unfurnished accommodation in Mumbai. He gives the following information: basic salary 6,000 per month, dearness allowance 2,000 per month and 30% for retirement benefit, and bonus 1,500 per month. Even though the company allotted the house to him on 1st April 2024, he occupied same only from 1st November 2024. Calculate the taxable value of purchases for the assessment year 25-26. So the value of rent-free accommodation 15% of salary for the relevant period. 15% ऑफ सैलरी मीन्स नवंबर में किया है, 1 नवंबर को, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, 5 महीने का, तो 5 महीने का 6,000 रुपये सैलरी है तो 30,000 रुपया. 30% दिए अंडर टर्म्स एम्प्लॉयमेंट है तो 30% कर लिया 5 मंथ्स का. और फिर उसके बाद यहाँ पर उसका बोनस 1,500 पर मंथ है, 5 मंथ का देख लिया तो टोटल वैल्यू आ गया 40,500. 40,500 का 15% आपका 6075 विल बी ट्रीटेड एज अ वैल्यू ऑफ परचेस्ड. ओके ओके Dear students, yes. I hope you would be able to get each and everything regarding to the car, regarding to the facility of gas, electricity and water, regarding to the education facility, regarding to the transfer of movable asset, use of movable asset. After this lecture, I hope you have got each and everything. Now, again, thanks to all of you. Have a nice day.